What up, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey,
Welcome to Deep Fried. Make sure you subscribe.
follow and fucking comment, dude. All that shit. We want it all. We want all the love, all the support.
This is a damn talk show. I'm not here to talk to myself. We want your opinions.
Yeah, exactly. We want them all. We want to know what you guys have to say about all the stupid shit that we talk about, or all our friends that we bring on here. You know.
Oh yeah. So let's take it from the beginning. Now, this is Deep Fried. Well, I mean, not this. This is my car. But right here, this is what we do. We've been sitting down, getting fucked sideways, smoking a blunt, just by ourselves for
years.
For about 7 years on.
Oh, most definitely. Since as soon as we could both drive,
yeah,
we were fucking cruising and smoking, smoking and joking.
Absolutely. And we realized that sometimes we'll get into a conversation that's just hard to remember. We'll be smoked out and we'll have a great conversation, but it will just be impossible to remember what we were talking about. So we decided to begin recording. And we realized sometimes if we show our friends something, like from our recording, something we were talking about, they laugh a little bit, they like it, they think it's interesting. So we decided to make it public so that you guys could get fried with us and enjoy the conversation.
Not only that, but the 7 years that we spent smoking and joking off camera with our friends, it really helped us build this sense of community. And it's really almost like this zone here, these 4 seats, 5 seats sometimes, becomes like a sanctuary to us. And it's
not like a safe place.
It's not like a leftist progressive safe space as you think of it as that. It's more of an area where we can talk about anything we want and say whatever we want, and we're not going to let a camera change that.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing, is we had to realize that we weren't going to let the camera change that, and that's why we decided to share it with you guys. And also, we want to broaden our community a little bit.
Dude, I just want to get fucking fried and have a deep ass conversation.
Seriously though, I mean, I guess that's what it boils down to.
I've been tired of talking about the weather since I figured out the differences. I want to have a conversation with people that spurs a directive of thought, something that you need opinions to have. You can't have an opinion on the weather. Oh, I don't like the winter. Oh, I don't like the summer. No, Who gives a fuck? I want to know what you think about abortion. I want to know whose God you worship.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is that all our day ones, the people that we've been doing this with since we were fucking old enough to drive, they're with us. You know what I mean? And they have opinions too. And this is a way for them to get across their opinions, or their views.
A platform for them to express those views on,
right,
comfortably.
And as we're getting older, our friends and our acquaintances are, starting to dive into their past, own individual past, own individual careers, and so I want to be able to, see, for me, I want to be able to understand the process of, why they did that, and I want them to. I think that it's interesting for you guys as well. You know what I mean? On the other side of the camera.
And I feel like when we do this, I want to be able to connect with opinions that I don't express, because I've been told I carry a lot of controversial opinions, but no one exactly wants to feel comfortable enough to express their opinions, as controversial as they may or may not be.
Yeah, I mean, I feel my opinions are controversial as well, and I feel like even nowadays they're becoming even more controversial because, in a way, nowadays my views can come off as conservative. You know what I mean?
I always thought you were.
but that's the thing, is to label me as a conservative is wrong.
Exactly.
Because
and my opinions come off quite liberal. Some of them are, but most of them aren't. In fact, I think most liberal people are a little bit a few days short on buying pads most of the time.
Yeah, so I think that we can agree that the reason why we started this is not only for the community aspect, but just for the aspect of the fact that we would be doing this shit anyhow if we didn't have a camera here. You know what I mean?
If you
like
weren't here
this
watching
shit
us,
that
rest
we
assured,
legit do every day,
this is my
and
house.
like that's no lie. Like I've been sitting in the same goddamn spot since I was 18 years old.
God,
Swear to God of
the
my
only thing
fucking
that
life,
changes
dude.
is the color of the hull.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to share that with you and record that and remember it.
Right.
Ever since we started this.
What was that at? We were at Primati Brothers, right?
Yes.
That was May?
I think it was April, but it was late April.
Late April, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, we were just at the bar at our local bar.
I just gotten divorced, and I just started talking to Brody
Yeah.
again.
Hell yeah, I just fresh out of rehab, a couple months clean. He was like, yo, let's get back together, except let's fucking be productive about it this time.
Yeah, let's do something
know?
with the time we spend on each other, because I've got laundry to do. I've got votes to cake, and I want to be able to have something to say I was doing for the 5 to 7 hours we hang out per week.
And if anything, it just makes me feel a little bit better about smoking weed. You know what I mean?
That's right. Honestly, as medical patients, we do need to smoke. I don't need to smoke every fucking day, but I definitely need to at least once a month.
I need to smoke every day, but I don't need to smoke as much as I do, you know?
Yeah.
And like that's the thing, but like because I'm a medical patient, it is my medicine, and it does help me out some pretty extravagant ways.
And thank you if you're out there getting medicated with us. We encourage you to find whatever makes you comfortable and continue persistently.
Exactly. No matter the judgment that you may get from the people around you, that's the beauty of the fucking internet these days, is that you can always find a group of people like you, whether that's a good or a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it all depends on your motives. You know what I mean?
Well,
You're trying to
I
better
start
yourself.
getting curious as to the types of people that are closer to me, and I wonder less after I figure it out. But now we get an opportunity to express ourselves to everyone. Now, we've had some discussions about where we're going forward with this, and I love it because where we're both going in different directions are parallel.
Yeah, exactly. And I really think that that's a good thing. Well, I wanna go over like what, not to like toot our own horns a little bit, but I kind of want to go over about why I think like this is a solid foundation and why I'm completely behind this whole deep fry thing, is because like number one, it's natural for us. You know, this shit that like we've been doing, it's not like me and you came together, haven't been friends for 13 years or anything.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And we were just like, oh, let's do a podcast. Like, that's the thing, is like we hang out all the time where we're not in front of these cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And trust me, I'm definitely going to side-eye you about it during episodes, about the fact that we could have been making episodes just chilling.
Oh, yeah.
We just do, this is what we do.
Yeah, and between that and the fact that we can share common goals, but like we could also divert
strive for them independently.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Because
there's a common goal, but there's two different aspects in the goal, you know. And mine personally, the whole goal for this, if there even is one, is the ability to, you know, boost people up in the community and to spread positivity and love. And that's the sole purpose for this, you know what I mean, is because I really think that's missing, and especially from our generation, is especially when people do this too, they miss the point that it's not about money, you know what I mean? And that it's really about like the people you know and the experiences you have, and being to document that, so that, you know, 30 years from now, when those relationships have grown exponentially or they've died off,
you get to watch how that happened.
Right, exactly.
From the beginning.
And you can then learn from that, you know, and it's all a growing and learning experience for me. But I also know that you have a different view as well, right?
I do. I personally believe that the Greeks had it right, hanging around in amphitheaters.
Yeah.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with the consensus's opinion as individuals, and they all are encouraged as individuals to join the consensus and speak their opinions. And only the great philosophers are the ones who had the balls to do it every day and have people follow them around and do it too. And I don't want to aim to be a great philosopher, but I want to open the conversation. I want to get it started. I want people to not be afraid of what people think. I want people to understand and learn from their own experiences and the ones of others.
Of course, yeah.
And that's the process of thought that has been avoided in a lot of today's, like that. You ever see a movie and it's like stupid campy? And it's like they're not able to convey exactly why they are talking.
Right, they're able to convey like the most like obvious emotional, like, you know, like things that you would point out obviously, but it's the little subtleties that really make the movie, you know what I mean? Make a good movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And the people around me don't work like that. And I've watched it disappear out of movies and I was like, oh no. And then I watched it disappear out of people.
Out of the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and I let me say something on that, because I definitely agree. Is you know, there is a downfall in interaction, emotional, physical, like oral. You know, all three of those have fucking depleted to the point where people no longer. They can't see the subtleties, you know what I mean? They don't care enough to read into people and understand things or people, because of this flood of information. Is that you're constantly sorting between what's good information and what's bad information. That they're not putting enough time into going through the information. You know, it's like swiping left and right on Tinder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally that idea, and that's the idea that Twitter was like, we're gonna use this on people, and the fact that like everybody was not only okay with it but like down for it, it really you know, like people born like 2 years ago, like shit, like. Little guys, kids, always gonna have Tinder. That's always gonna be a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Like, the fact that you can look at one picture and decide whether or not you like this person.
Yeah.
It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's relatable to what we're trying to do here, which is dive deeper into information and opinions and people.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's where I think the beauty is and the real discussion is.
It's because it's okay to be wrong, but it's not okay to not use that information to change.
Right.
And I just really want to swim in different types of knowledge of different types of people, and not like the knowledge that we all learned in the history books. Like, I want people to express their story, their bite. Like, some people we've already had on are like, they've talked about like their real, like, actual life traumas, like things that have messed up their career.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, that's I also want to shout out the fucking OGs. You guys know who you
Steady.
are. Like, everybody that's holding us down. Like,
you guys,
you know,
really
special
fun to
shout out to all our guests that we've had so far. OG Butter, Cartier, fucking Crystal. You know, can't forget the Headmaker too.
El Presidente.
Yeah, seriously, those are all the OGs. Those are people that's been holding us down since before we even got in front of the cameras. You know what I mean? Like, they've been with us in the whip. We're fucking cruising. You know what I mean? Like, been there since day one. So we want to give a special shout out to you guys. Yeah. And, you know, like, and I hope that you guys stick around while, because the plan is to keep growing. And,
no. You want to talk about planning.
Yeah.
Got some ideas.
Okay.
We're coming through, my man. Man, this used to, I'll tell you what, man, this thing has gone through so many plans. This used to be a cooking show.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
You realize
So,
that? And I was
that's where we started. Is it was a cooking.
Let's not even say it.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna say it. It was a cooking weed show called Bistro Beats, and it just started when we were both employees at the same place, chefs, and we got the okay to record in the kitchen. So we just started recording ourselves, like cooking food, plating it, dishing it, garnishing everything. It was prepping too.
It's just so fucking expensive.
Yeah, we realized that the cost was super expensive because we would be cooking meals for each episode, doing that like 2-3 times a week.
And there's like a rush, and then you got to work on other things. It was intense. Editing was intense. So we decided to just be like, you know what? We need to simplify things. What's natural to us? What have we been doing? And we came up with this. And we realized that we can ramble for an hour easy, depending on how much weed we have. You know? Even depending on the type of day, what really inspires us in that moment.
Yeah.
And it's just catching that moment, and why not do it as best we can? Like, go out and enjoy our moments free to ourselves.
Right.
And like, we got some special events coming through soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We got some shit in the works, but that's what was cool. That's what's been cool to me through the process is that like, we've been like just the insight to be able to see that, to keep this together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As you know,
dude, because we've got a lot of differences of opinion.
Right, and we have a lot of ideas too, and to not get weary and to not stray, and to also realize that like if we simplify it and make it more natural, the easier and more fun it is. You know? And like
so easy.
Yeah, and it's not work. It's not like oh god, we gotta make podcasts. It's like shit, let's smoke a blunt, make a podcast. You know what I mean? And like that's what I like about it.
It's the most inconvenient thing about doing and recording Deep Fried right now is carrying the weight, cameras and microphones, and
but even that we can set up in 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Like, and that's
the most painful thing about it. It's like pulling splinters.
Yeah. I mean, now that we like messing with all the editing though is way too much. It's so tedious. It's really tedious for me, and I used to do that shit all the time when I worked with my homie and I owned the Astral clothing, and that shit was fucking tedious as fuck, dude. On Illustrator for like 6 hours. You know what I mean? Just like looking at each pixel, so you get the exact like smooth line, and it was just like fuck. It reminds me of that so much, and I just like, oh man, dude. I mean, I don't mind it every now and then, but for me, that was a big thing. Is that like I had to cut down the editing if I wanted to like not view this as something I had to do, and that's the goal for me. Is like I want to be excited about this, and I am excited about this, and I'm in a happy place right now about Deep Fried. For sure.
Oh shit.
And I'm excited about where it's going. Like the next, you guys will see. I'm not sure if we're gonna put some of the episodes in the studio out before we put this out. But we are getting a recording studio that's actually gonna be in the kitchen. You know, it's kind of cool since it was called Deep Fried. We're gonna have it in some fucking kitchen.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna cook some ramen up or some shit for y'all.
Yo.
But yeah, it's just like it's growing, and we're getting interviews, and I can't wait to share everything with you guys. It's gonna be fucking sick. I hope you guys stick around for it. For sure.
Stay fried with us, and you won't regret it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At least I won't. If you regret it, dislike and tell me
Seriously,
why.
yeah, tell us how you feel though, for real.
Because
Like if we're talking too fucking low because we're stoned as shit or something, like tell us.
it's like, yo, stop. Let me hear it from the back. Like, go ahead.
Oh, for real. Probably need to talk mad close into this bitch.
No,
But-
not really. But, all right. Blunt's out. I'm out.
Peace out.
Yo, stay fried.
Stay skinny.